Hi guys, my name is Scarecrow Smile, and when I went to work at this hotel in 2018, I made a horrible discovery. I was supposed to be in charge of cost controlling. I made revisions, you know, in the hotels. I was in charge of 3 hotels. And for the first 2 months, it was fun. It was amazing, even. I had my friend from university hook me up, and we were together, and it was amazing. And when I got home, later 2018, I found out I was balding, apparently. Huh. My family told me, hasn't your hair gotten thinner, dude? I mean, something doesn't seem right. And I was thinking to myself, okay, they can't be serious. I mean, that can't happen. There's just no way it can. Well, that's what I thought, at least. So anyway, a few months passed, and I thought to myself, something's weird. My hair is not growing out properly. Right here, you can tell that my hair has gotten thinner. Even when I was at this wedding, everybody told me, dude, something ain't right. Are you okay? And I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is serious. I need to take measures. And I started buying these special shampoos and even some remedies, from olden times. I even tried them. And I came to the conclusion that they don't fucking work. I shouldn't even try. So I decided, you know what, screw it. What I'm actually gonna do is just let my hair grow out here, as much as it can. And when I go to get a haircut or something, I'm just gonna tell them, do this part, and leave this here alone, for as long as it can be, for as long as I can keep it. I want it to stay. And I haven't actually gone there for a while. I mean, I know it's 2020, I know. And it's just been, I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, why don't I just go skinhead completely? And again, my family and my friends told me, yeah, you don't look good as a skinhead. I'm sorry, you look like some bodyguard, and it just doesn't fit your image, I mean, you've got this personality, and then someone becoming a skinhead, not your style, dude. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, what choice do I have? I don't want to get bald here and just have hair growing here and back. I mean, no offense to people that actually have that, but it looks not good, to me, subjectively, it just doesn't look good. So, I decided that when my hair just stops growing as it should be, I'm just gonna go skinhead. I'm gonna show you a video probably in a few years when I'm a complete skinhead. I hope that doesn't happen and that I can get to keep my hair for a little bit longer, at least until 2030 if I'm lucky. But hell, I'm really not looking forward to losing my hair. I know that a lot of guys like me, 29, even younger, have been losing their hair even more so than me, or are about to. And it's not fun. It's seriously not fun. And, yeah, basically, I feel you guys. It's not something I thought to myself I should consider now. It's something I thought, when I'm in my 40s, or late 30s, or even older, maybe that's when I'd have to consider that. But nope. 28, 27 years old, you're balding. That's it. I'm sorry. And I don't feel like there's anybody in my family that really doesn't have hair. Maybe they're balding, but it's not really that apparent. Anyway, that's one thing I wanted to get off my chest. Another thing is, on my channel, I like to talk about anime, mainly. You know, apart from reading poetry, you know, the darker kind of poetry, you know, the more depressing stuff. I also like to talk about anime, and I needed to talk about some things, you know, just for you guys to get to know me better. Should you actually, by accident, click on my video? And what I wanted to talk about is how it started for me. I'm going to talk about my first official anime. This was in late 2005. I still didn't have a computer, let alone an internet connection. And things were airing on TV, you know, these animations and stuff. One of the animations that was airing was this animated series called Witch. Now, this was a French or Italian animation, I don't know, but I watched it and it was fun. Only the first season was airing at that time on Fox Kids, which was transitioning into Jetix at the time. And then suddenly I had this idea. It was actually more of a conviction. I thought to myself, I want to finish an entire series, you know, because in my whole life, up until then, I had not finished a single thing. You know, I had finished movies or single animations, you know, that were just, here it is, just one thing, and watch it throughout all of its runtime, and then that's it. But a TV series or an animated series, from the first episode up until the last episode, without skipping anything, without fast forwarding through anything, I did not finish anything, you know, from top to bottom. I couldn't. I didn't. And I was getting sick of it. You know, this was me at 14. And I was seriously pissed off about this. And this was like a New Year's resolution, but it was a little bit more powerful because it wasn't New Year's, for one thing. And, yeah. So basically, that's what I did. I thought to myself, the next animation that came out, I don't care when, the next animation that came out, I just watch it without missing anything. You know, I'd even go as far as to reading when it would air, you know, on the program, you know, on TV, on this channel, when would it air so that I wouldn't miss a damn thing. And then it started, and I was thinking to myself, whoa, okay, this is it. This is where it starts. So this is where shit starts to get real. And it started on October in 2005. The animation in question was Shaman King. Shaman King. Up until then, I had watched anime, you know, but I didn't know what it was called. And Shaman King started, and I didn't miss a single episode. I watched that series 8 times, more or less. It was in dub, of course, but I did not miss a single episode. Not a single one. And yeah, there were times where I had to study, and I knew that it was airing at the time, and I literally bawled my eyes out. You know, I bawled like a bitch. I'm sure you know what it's like to cry about useless stuff, but I was seriously, this was a conviction. This was something that I had made for myself. I'm gonna follow this. Even if it kills me, I'm gonna follow through this. And as I said, I watched it 8 times more or less, and this was my beginning. You know, this was like, okay, opening the door and coming out into what would be my anime fandom. You know, it was something amazing. I actually had this little book, you know, blank pages, and I would write things that happened in each episode that I watched. That was how compelled I was by this anime. It was weird, now that I think about it, but it was also something very special. And imagine my surprise when earlier this year I find out Shaman King is going to be getting the Brotherhood treatment. This is it. This is it. I'm finally going to come full circle. I started with Shaman King, and now they're going to give Shaman King the respect it deserves. I could not be happier. I was like, we're hyped over Attack on Titan. And I'm like, cool, so am I. Why isn't Wit Studio doing it? We don't know. I'm also lazy not finding out, but okay, so Attack on Titan. Great. You're hyped about that. I am too, a little bit. ReZero second season is also coming out. And I'm like, cool. I'm actually a little bit more hyped up over that than I am over Attack on Titan. But cool. By the way, why is it only 12 episodes? Fuck that. I hate it when they do that. Anyway, what else is there? There's actually an awesome manga that I read and fell in love with. They're also getting an adaptation. Okay, now I'm hyped. I am hyped as shit. And yeah, I figured, okay, Shaman King is going to air, and that's still top spot. You know, that's first on the priority list. And then this manga, Mushoku Tensei, is also going to be adapted. And I'm like, I'm happy. I'm content. I am beside myself with happiness. You know, I am riding that hype train. Of course, they're both probably going to be airing in 2021, but still, you know, that doesn't matter. It's just, I wanted to get through to you guys that for me, Shaman King getting the Brotherhood treatment is something special. Something amazing. I mean, I know plenty of anime got the Brotherhood treatment in the 2010s. I know that. I mean, Ushio Totora, Blackjack, Cardcaptor Sakura, Full Metal Panic, you know, Bemu, and plenty of others. Boogie Pop, Fruits Basket. That was amazing. That was things I watched or didn't watch in the 2000s, you know. It was amazing to me. It was amazing. And just the thought that Shaman King is actually getting it, I was surprised. I mean, okay, Hunter x Hunter got the Brotherhood treatment in 2011, and I didn't pay much attention to it. You know, I thought, I'm not watching the original Hunter x Hunter. Why should I care about this? Why should I? And then it finished in 2014, and I thought to myself, well, why not? You know, why shouldn't I give it a try? And I did, and I watched it, and it was amazing. And I thought to myself, they actually did a good job. They actually did an awesome job. It prompted me to actually try the original Hunter x Hunter. I tried watching it, and after the second episode, I dropped it. And I thought to myself, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to watch it. You know, I might try again in the future, but for now, I couldn't. You know, I was satisfied with just watching the new version, you know, the 2010s version. And now I'm looking at Shaman King and thinking to myself, okay, what are they doing? What are they gonna do? You know, I mean, are they going to adapt all of the manga? You know, because this is a shonen series, so they just might go again with the 100 and something episodes and just go until all of the characters grow up. Or they might go another route. They might go with the protagonist's child, because there was a manga, Shaman King Hana something, and there, you know, the protagonist, his kid was called Hana Asakura, and I thought to myself, okay, I've read a little bit about this. Are they going to adapt this? You know, and when I saw that they were making it, you know, they were making Shaman King, and I thought, yeah, they're probably not going to make this. They're adapting the original manga, and I'm thinking, I'm gonna get something out of this. You know, I gotta calm down a little bit. I gotta calm down. It's just, you know, getting this is what fans of Full Metal Panic got in 2017 or 2018 when it came out. This is what people got when Fruits Basket came out. This is what people got when Cardcaptor Sakura came out. They were like, I am getting a gift from God. You know, Japan knows what it's doing. The anime industry gets it. And to me, this has purpose. You know, this has real meaning. It's just going to be a point in my life where I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to be stopping anime. You know, when I come full circle, you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is the point in time where I make a big decision. Am I going to continue watching anime even more furiously than before, even more intently than before? Am I going to focus on just one aspect? Am I just going to focus on Japanese anime? Am I just going to focus on original net animation coming from China and Korea? Am I just going to focus on Netflix anime like Castlevania? Or am I just going to focus on everything and become even more of an otaku? Even more obsessed? Or am I just going to stop? You know, am I just going to stop and look for something else? So I myself don't know what I'm going to do after I finish watching this anime I am so looking forward to. I do know what I'm going to do. What I haven't done is I'm going to rewatch the original Shaman King, the 2003 version, and this time I'm going to watch it in sub. I've only ever watched it in dub. I haven't rewatched it since I actually got an internet connection, but I will. After I watch the 2020s version that's coming out, I am going to watch it, the original, in sub, and I'm going to make my choice about how will I lead my life from that point on. Because I'm sure that everybody gets it. You know, you all make a big deal when, okay, this is the 10th anime I've watched. Okay, this is the 100th anime I've watched. You know, you make a big deal out of it. You watch a specific anime, you know, or no matter what mood you're in, you're going to watch an anime, you know, when it's the 100th or the 1000th. You know, you make this a priority for you. And this is a big deal. This is a big deal for people that watch anime, you know, not for everybody. This is me subjectively talking through my ass about this, but I just want to stress how happy I am. You know, in the 2020s, I got some of my favorite manga that I read, they got adapted. You know, I'm going to talk about this in another video, but, you know, just like Mushoku Tensei, which I mentioned earlier, is getting an adaptation, I am so happy about this. I am not as much hyped about it as I am about Shaman King, but I am still hyped out of my head about it. And other manga got adapted in the 2010s, and you all know about all of the remakes we got, readaptations, all of the anime that got the Brotherhood treatment. You know about this. And I know that plenty of you were over the moon about all of them, you know. Some were better than you remember, some were not as good as you remember. Some were handled with much more care, some weren't, you know. This is what matters to you guys. And that's why when Shaman King was announced, I was like, I was over the moon, happy. I was like, this is important. This is something that I need to look forward to. And basically, this is what I wanted to get off my chest. You know, I haven't uploaded videos for a while. I don't upload videos regularly because for me, inspiration is something that comes and goes. And just because I get inspiration doesn't mean that when I start making a video, the inspiration is going to stay that long, you know, for me to, you know, for my motivation to last in making the video, and I wanted to get this out because it's important. So I'm happy that I could share all of this with you, and I'm probably going to, you know, to give this video a very interesting title. Stupid title, also. But still, I'm happy. I'm happy that I could do this, that I could share with you, because people that have gotten, you know, people whose favorite anime have gotten this Brotherhood treatment, people like them will understand. People that have gotten their favorite manga adapted will understand. And so, that's it from me. You can all agree with me, you can all disagree with me, or the best thing is you can all agree to disagree with me. And that's fine. And I love you guys for it. So, until next time.